Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good day. We are lecturers from UiTM Cawangan Melaka, proudly want to share our innovation product which is known as game-based learning. Who wants to be a tech champion? Why we propose this game as our innovation product? One of the objectives of self-assessment system in Malaysia is to promote voluntary compliance, and thus it is transferring the burden of estimating tax payable onto the shoulders of the taxpayers. Taxpayers need to have knowledge in taxation before they can fulfill their responsibility in filing, reporting and paying tax. Since this becomes the responsibility of each taxpayer in Malaysia, the Malaysian taxation courses are designed as a curriculum in programs offered by the university, particularly accountancy. Basically, there are three courses being offered at the Faculty of Accountancy, UiTM Malaysia, that is Taxation 1, Taxation 2 and Advanced Malaysian Taxation. The syllabus for each course were designed comprising of the basic taxation until the advanced level. Students need to understand the basic level before they can pursue to the advanced level. However, the academician face challenges in teaching the intermediate and advanced level when the students are lacking of knowledge and experience at the basic levels. As taxation courses were designed based on the Governance of Income Tax Act, Finance Act, Public Ruling and other acts that are relevant for the taxation system, the courses are considered as very technical and complicated for students. Students need to understand the concept, law and the technical aspect of tax. This required them to remember what had been taught at the basic level in order to be able to pursue to the next level. This scenario has become the concerns of we as an academician in the process of teaching and learning of the taxation course. Next to you, Dr. Rani.
Thank you, Puan Afida. Ladies and gentlemen, the technical and complicated nature of taxation subject has caused our students to have high-level anxiety on the subject itself. This has limited their interest and ability to master the basic taxation knowledge, which is very important for them in acquiring the higher-level knowledge of the subject. As educators in the field, we believe it is very important for us to introduce an interesting, interactive, and effective learning method that able to help our students to enjoy their learning process and at the same time increase their understanding on the subject and finally improve their compliance behavior as our future taxpayer. In order to achieve the above objective, we would like to introduce a game known as Who Wants to Be a Tax Champion? Who Wants to Be a Tax Champion is a game that adopts game-based learning as a modern teaching aid that are most preferred in the current technological age. It is in line with the era of 21st century where the way of learning has evolved tremendously. And as suggested by GBL, Who Wants to Be a Tax Champion requires students to be critical thinker, creative and technology savvy. Based on previous study, the development of Who Wants to Be a Tax Champion is also supported by Vygotsky's Sociocultural theory, which believed that social interaction play a fundamental role in development of cognition. The effectiveness of game-based learning has been supported by many studies. Therefore, it is undeniable that the introduction of Who Wants to Be a Tax Champion will not only reduce the anxiety of our students towards taxation subject, but the knowledge will last longer in order to help them to become more educated and responsible taxpayer in the future.
Okay, let's proceed on how the system works. A set of questions will be installed by inventor into the game system. This is to ensure that the learning process becomes more interactive from the manual system into game-based learning system. Indirectly, this is also in line with IR 4.0, which is based on technology expertise. From the student side, students need to answer the question correctly to ensure that they can qualify to move to another level. To start the game, offer RM100 money point when the student able to answer the question correctly. Student will compete until they win 1000 money point. To encourage more, the game also provide an active interaction during the game session. 3 lifeline provide for the student and they are allowed to use it when it is necessary for them. The 3 lifelines are, the first one is 2 option choice, the second one is audience choice and the last one is answer from friends. If the student fail to answer the question correctly and use all the lifeline, then they will terminate from the game system. It is our responsibility to conduct pilot tests and research paper regarding this program system before we join any innovation competition or before we propose this program system to third party or any organization outside there. We conduct pilot tests with members of Majlis Perwakilan Pelajar UiTM Cawangan Melaka and students from Faculty of Computer and Mathematics Science UiTM Cawangan Melaka. Besides that pilot test, we also had published paper regarding this system in International Journal on E-Learning and Higher Education, Volume 12 in January 2020. In addition, this program system also had registered with my IPO IP number CR001702. When we are discussing on innovation, we must focus into two main criteria from that innovation. The first one, how the innovation product can enhance the value added of human capital, and the second one, how the innovation product can operate to generate income for the organization. Back to our product, which had mentioned before, this is an alternative way to deliver input or knowledge regarding taxation. As we know, tax is the main source for the government in order to return back to the public. Therefore, students in higher education should have clear picture regarding the subject of taxation because soon they will become the taxpayer for the country. Alright, now referring to the slide, we are also had been appointed as consultant by Inland Revenue Board for tax education in Malaysia under research and development. By proposing this program system, we believe that this system is not only competent in this era, but also as an interactive way to deliver input. Furthermore, we are in a stage of signing mutual understanding collaboration with Inland Revenue Board. We hope that we can present this program system lively so that we can share how the system tends to give positive impact to the country as a whole. Hope to see you on this coming November. Thank you very much.